Khan. Alright, Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Hananya coming back with another video. Hope this video will be edifying, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, topic that I want to be talking about today is praying. It's important to pray and to keep on praying. Pray at least 3 times a day, right? And if you want to do more, then you do more. If you want to do more, whatever you feel in the spirit, but a minimum of 3 times a day, man, And hey, man, these demons is getting stronger. So it's important to stay consistent with praying, man. It's important to stay consistent with praying, man. Pray 3 times a day. Gotta do that, man. It's very powerful. That's why these demons, they attack you in your sleep. You get dreams and stuff like that. And basically you forgot that you need to pray. Stuff like that happens. Why? Because it's important to pray, man. It's very important to pray to the Most High YASHAMIAHLA. It's a very strong and powerful thing in the spirit, man. Praying to the Most High YASHAMIAHLA. So don't take that lightly. Pray continuously, man. Pray continuously and consistently too. At least 3 times a day, man. Morning, noon, and then in the night. Morning, afternoon, in the night. So this Matthew chapter 6 and verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to the Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Right? Just when you pray, make sure you pray basically in a room, where it's quiet. It's not loud. That's what it means. But when ye pray, and also pray in secret, right? Don't be like these Muslims that they pray openly, They pray openly to basically look righteous in the eyes of men, but in their spirit they're wicked as hell, man. Don't be like them, Wait, that's actually verse 5, man. Let me read verse 5, because you have people like that. This Matthew chapter 6 and verse 5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Right? They gonna get their reward, man. They gonna die, man. You wanna pray openly, looking righteous in the sight of men. In the sight of men, you're gonna die for that, man. If you don't repent, And a good example that I can give are these Muslims, for example, man. They do that shit a lot, man. And they ain't Israelites, Not all of them are Israelites. Let me just say that. Because you do have Ishmael in Morocco, which are the Berbers. Those do come from Jake people. But most of these Muslims ain't Jake, man. They ain't Jake. They either ELAM or Ishmael, Ham, Cush, So, verse 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly, right? The Most High YASHAMIAHLA is going to reward you openly, man. Don't just pray in secret. Pray in secret. Don't pray when it's when it's what is it called? Don't pray when it's like crowded and stuff like that, or You have like company around, and then you gonna pray in front of them. Nah, man. Do it in secret in your room, do it in secret, and the Most High is gonna reward you openly, man. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. You see, ask for spiritual things, man. Whatever you need spiritually, ask for it, man. Verse 7, but when ye pray, use not vain repetition as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Right? Just be straight to the point, man. Just be straight to the point. Don't go giving a whole story meanwhile you praying, man. Don't do that. Verse 8, but be not ye therefore like unto them. Right? Don't be like the heathens. They do that a lot. For your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask. You see, the Most High YASHAMIAHLA, he already knows what you need and what you're gonna ask, before you ask him. So just be straight to the point, ask what you need, and that's that, man. The point is pray, man, because it's very important to pray. It already shows you, like, if these demons already that strong that they can make you forget, did I pray today? Did I pray enough today? Did I pray today? Or they make you forget to pray. That already shows you how strong it is to actually pray, man. To actually pray, it's very strong, man. That's why these demons don't want you to pray. They prevent you of praying. They're trying to prevent you of praying. And you gotta fight that battle, like it says in Ephesians 6. Like, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, It's Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of this darkness, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You see, we fight spiritually, man. This Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High YASHAMIAHLA. You see, by prayer, man. Pray. It's important to pray, man. Ask what you need. Ask what you need and pray. Pray and ask what you need. And don't pray, ask nothing and waver, When you ask, when you pray for things, this James chapter 1 and 6. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. For let not man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord YASHAMIAHLA. You see? I don't ask wavering, man. When you pray, don't pray like, is the Most High gonna hear me? Is he really dealing with me? Is he gonna hear me? I hope he answers my prayers. I hope he listens to my prayers. I hope he hears my prayers. Don't be like that, man. You supposed to know, like, yeah, the Most High got me. I know he hears me. I know he sees me. I know he listens to my prayer. I know he's gonna give me what I need. That's that mentality that you gotta have, man. But let him ask in faith. In faith, you need to ask it, man. Nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. You see, a person that wavers, he is weak as hell. It's like a paper. You let a paper go. Meanwhile, the wind is like blowing like crazy. You let a piece of paper go. That piece of paper is going to fly away with the wind, man, because it's weak. It doesn't have any weight to it. It isn't strong. It isn't heavy. You see? So yeah, man. Now this is First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17. Pray without ceasing. You see? You see? Pray without ceasing. Now let's look up this word ceasing. It is G89. No, G98. It says without intermission, incessantly, without ceasing. Now, it says uninterruptedly, without admonition, without ceasing. You see, now, if you look up in the AHDAWAM online, intermission, without intermission, mission, or if you look up ceasing or cease. If you look up the word intermission and cease, you're going to find this. Now, this is the AHDAWAM online. It says intermission, fact of intermitting, temporary pause, a breaking off, discontinuance, interruption. To leave off, leave an interval, let go. You see? That's the point, man. That's the point. Pray without ceasing. Pray without breaking off. Pray without letting go. Pray without pausing. Pray without discontinuing. Pray without interruption. You see? You see? The minimum is 3 times a day that you should pray. But do more, man. Try to do 5 or 4. You know? Praying is very strong, man. And especially when you're battling demons, you know, you have a lot of things on your mind. You know, you have a lot of dreams. You're getting attacked spiritually and stuff like that. Go and pray a lot, man. Go and pray a lot. Now this Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance, Salakia, and supplication for all saints. You see? Praying always with all prayer, you see? Pray. It's very important, man. The scriptures cannot say it enough. Pray, man. It's very, very, very important to pray, man. You know? With all prayer and supplication. You see? Now, when you look up the word supplication, this G1162, disease, it says need, want, privation, penury, a seeking, asking, entreaty. You see? Need. So you ask what you need. You know? You pray and you ask what you need, man. Praying always with all prayer and supplication. Ask the things that you need, you know? Like I said earlier when we was reading when the Most High already knows what you need before you ask. Ask, man. Ask and do it to the point, man. Ask what you need. You know? So this is Luke chapter 18 and verse 1. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. You see? Man, I'm going to read it one more time. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought to always to pray and not to faint. You see, it's important to keep on praying, man. It's important to keep on praying. You know, we need the Mosiah Bashim Yashai. We fighting this. This is a spiritual battle. You know, how you gonna be on a battlefield without any shield and armor and a sword in your hand? How you gonna win, man? How you gonna do that? How you gonna win? You gonna mess yourself up, man. Well, who is our shield? What is our shield, our buckler, our helmet, our strength of salvation? First and foremost, the Mosiah Bashim Yashai. And then secondly, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, this truth. You know, as it says in Ephesians 6. I'm going to actually get it again. You know? Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahbashim Yashai, that ye may be able to stand against that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, you see, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahbashim Yashai. You see? You see? Prayer is important. The Most High Yahbashim Yashai, he basically fights for us, man. You know, we, as long as we stay in his ways, you know, we stay in his ways that we're supposed to keep to the best of our ability, we gonna be good, man. You know, the Most High got us. As long as you do what you're supposed to be doing, man. You know, you having on that shield, you know, that shield, that sword, which is the word of the Most High Bashim Yashai. You know, take on the whole armor, man. Everything, these scriptures, you know, pray these scriptures, pray and read, man. It's important. It's important. You see? Now, this is Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 29. The Lord Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. You see? I'm going to read it again. The Lord Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. He hears the prayers of the righteous, man. The Most High Bashim Yashai is far from the wicked. So, if he hears the prayers of the righteous, what is stopping you from praying, man? You know? And you really got to think like, hey, if I ain't praying enough, hey, I got to pray more. I got to fight these demons, man. You know? Point blank period, man. That's it. Fight back. You know? You cannot stay down. You cannot stay defensive. You got to fight back too, man. Pray, fast. You know? So I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahbashim Yashai, Bashim Kadash, the wonders to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hope for elect. Hope this video was edifying, and shalom.